Hey Yotaro, do you know, right now America and China are racing ahead in humanoid robot development. Master, robots? You mean like vacuum cleaners? No, on a whole other scale. Robots that can work in factories, in homes, even in disaster zones. True, general-purpose humanoid robots. Wow, Master, then maybe they'll make a robot that can do my Rakugo practice for me? Fool, not yet. They're still at the prototype stage. Japan's government says maybe by 2030. But there are still many challenges. Master, I see. But Japan has Toyota and all those strong robot technologies, right? True, Japan was strong in factory automation robots. But in humanoid general-purpose robots, Japan has fallen behind. The gap is shrinking, but it won't be easy to catch up. Master, does that mean Japan has no future? Not at all. Japan has a unique advantage. Our super-aging society. Robots for nursing care, watching over the elderly, and household help. That's where we can win. So, Master, does that mean I can leave my daily chores to a robot too? I only take care of you because you're my apprentice. Don't leave everything to robots. But Master, if a robot becomes a star performer, it could do Rakugo 24/7. Idiot, then you'd have no stage time left. Master, so I don't need to practice anymore? Exactly. Master, then I'd love a little vacation. I'm exhausted lately. If all you think about is slacking off, you'll really become useless. Master, I'm the same as a robot. What are you talking about? Robots recharge with electricity. I recharge with a day off. Ha! Your head never worked well to begin with. But that's a clever line. Here, take a cushion. Thank you, Master. Hakshun. What was that? Are you catching a cold? No, Master. This cushion, it's so dusty. I think this is your Hakshun, her cushion. Idiot! That's the end of the story. Master, have you heard? Asahi Beer was hit by a cyber attack. Orders and shipments have completely stopped. What? Beer shipments stopped? The whole of Japan will sober up at once. Yes, and even their call center went down. Customers are calling saying, "Where's my beer?" But no one answers. So it's not only thirsty throats, but Asahi's wallet is running dry too. Master, this cyber attack thing is scary. I read global losses last year were nearly $10 trillion. $10 trillion? How many bottles of beer is that? Never mind, my liver would fail before finishing the math. Master, about 3 trillion bottles. Enough for every Japanese person, even babies, to drink 1 bottle a day for 700 years. Ha! You even counted the babies. Lazy math, but impressive. But Master, over 40% of attacks come from human error. Weak passwords, missed updates. Aha! You mean like password 123 or Asahi 2025? Exactly. Even a drunk man wouldn't forget those. But they can't protect a beer company's security. And the worst part, cyber attacks can be digital terrorism. If hospitals go down, lives are at risk. If logistics stop, people can't get food. True. No one dies without alcohol, but without hospitals, it's a disaster. So, Master, maybe Asahi was lucky this time. Perhaps, though for some people, no beer feels like death. But Master, they said no personal data leaked. That's a relief. But the damage to their reputation, like beer foam, it fizzles away. Pshh, gone. Foam and gone. Master, that's clever. Tell me, Yotaro, what's most important against cyber attacks? Yes, strong security systems and staff training. Good answer. Say it again. What's important? Don't drink too much, and don't trust weak passwords. Idiot, it's drink. But don't get drunk. But Master, what if I get hacked? You? Who'd bother hacking you? You're worthless. But Master, if they steal my password, they could drain my bank account. Huh, fine. So what's your password right now? Of course, password 123. Oh no, all this talk and that's your choice? Useless. Never say that in public. But Master, it's the same as you. You told me your password before. Sigh. Fine. At least change it to Yotaro 123. Master, is that really safe? Idiot. Of course not. And that's the end of the story.
Master, did you hear the news? Now you can shop directly with ChatGPT. Shop with an AI? What's next? Marry your toaster? No, really, you just type running shoes under $100 and bam, it shows you the perfect pair. Then we'll press buy and it's done. Ha! Easy for you. But what if ChatGPT gets bribed by a shoe company? You'll ask for sneakers and it will sell you high heels. That won't happen. Over 700 million users are watching. That's worse. Imagine 700 million fools buying the same pair of shoes. The world will look like a marathon that never ends. But it's convenient. No more searching 10 websites. No more comparing prices. ChatGPT does it all. Convenient, yes. But are you sure it buys what you want? Or what it wants? One day, you'll order a gift for your girlfriend, and it will deliver a chatbot. Don't scare me. And what about payments? You trust an AI with your credit card? Next time you check your account, instead of running shoes, it will say AI Premium Wisdom subscription. Premium Wisdom. Did you buy that? Of course not. Wisdom is always full price, boy. AI cannot give you discounts on common sense. Then what should we call this new service? Simple. Not instant checkout. It is instant regret. No. Even better. Instantly check it out. That's bothersome for shopping. Exactly. And scarier than shopping is when the AI shops for you. And that's the punchline. You know what, Yotaro? NHK launched a brand new online service called NHK One on October 1st. But on the very first day, it was total chaos. Master, I heard. People couldn't even get their authentication codes. On social media, everyone was saying, well, we knew this would happen. That's right. And here's the bigger problem. NHK shut down the old service, NHK Plus, right at midnight. Wait, Master? So the old service ended, but the new one didn't work yet? Exactly. No transition period, just a sudden switch. The result? Users were left with nothing. The old service gone, the new one broken. A complete blackout. Master, that's way too unfriendly. Normally, you'd run both services in parallel for a while, so people don't panic. Well, BBC does it differently. The British broadcaster has had BBC iPlayer since 2007, gradually integrating broadcast and online. They roll things out step by step, so viewers aren't left behind. Wow, that's like night and day. NHK treats the public like test subjects. BBC treats them like actual viewers. And BBC also earns revenue from its commercial arm, selling shows abroad, streaming platforms like BritBox, bringing in billions of pounds. That gives them the money to plan carefully. NHK? They rushed the switch without enough preparation and lost people's trust. Master, in the end it comes down to this. NHK One? More like NHK No One. Nobody's happy with it. In fact, it's not one but no one. Nobody takes responsibility. And since they killed NHK Plus, it's really NHK Minus now. And that's the punchline, folks. Yotaro, the world's getting pretty wild. Have you heard of this new generative AI from OpenAI called Sora 2? Master, I know it. With Sora 2, you can make short videos that look totally professional in no time. What a convenient world we live in. Convenient, yes. But every convenience has its dark side. The problem is, fake videos can now be mass-produced with ease. These clips look real, and even the audio is auto-generated. Master, that's scary. If someone said it was real, people would believe it. Imagine a video of you shoplifting at Don Quixote. Everyone would buy it as the truth. You fool. Why on earth would I shoplift at the store right next to the yosei? And what's worse, any trace that the video was AI generated can be erased in editing. After that, you can't even tell it was made by AI. Master, then people won't know what to trust. TV, internet, nothing. Exactly. That's why what matters is not the quality of a video, but who made it. The trustworthiness of the source is becoming more important than ever. Master, I see. So instead of saying, wow, that's a great video, we'll have to ask, can I trust the person who made this? That's right. In the digital age, anything can be made quickly and cheaply. That's why what people must show is sense and sincerity. Master, then we should use ChatGPT to write scripts, Sora 2 to make the videos, and upload them to YouTube to get rich. Idiot. That has no sincerity at all. But sadly, that's exactly the kind of thing people are going to do. Master, then if someone makes a Rakugo video, you'd be more popular than me, right? Of course. But if anyone dares to make such a fake video, I'll protest with all my strength. I'd say, that's just Sora ni. In Japanese, it means a look-alike. Just a copy. Master, it's not Sora ni, it's Sora 2. Ha, you don't even have Rakugo literacy. That's hopeless. And that's the end of the story. There's big trouble in America. Kids are getting addicted to social media, and now it's ending up in court. Master, social media is great, isn't it? You can see your friends' pictures, play games, and lose track of time having fun. That's exactly the problem. Social media is built to keep you hooked. Notifications calling you back, endless videos playing one after another. It's designed to be irresistible, like my Rakugo for audiences. Master, I see. Then maybe the parents should just get addicted too. That way the whole family's happy. Nonsense. If the parents don't step in, the kids will never stop. 4 hours a day staring at a screen. They can't sleep, their moods swing, and some even fall into depression or eating disorders. Master, but if you turn off the Wi-Fi, the kids will start crying. Let them cry. Better tears now than therapy later. Master, but what if you cut them off and they lose it completely? That might put the parents' lives in danger. Social media is convenient, sure, but if used wrong, it can steal a child's future. Even a Rakugo storyteller should do something about it. Master, then how about this? I'll do delivery Rakugo. I'll visit kids' homes and perform every day so they listen to stories instead of scrolling. That's not bad. With your performances, the kids would fall asleep right away. But come on, you've got to make them laugh too, not just put them to bed. Master, then we'll have a new problem. The Association of Victims Addicted to Yotaro's Rakugo. Why's that? Master, once I make them laugh, they'll stay up all night. No sleep for anyone. Then practice hard enough to cause real Rakugo addiction. And that's the end of the story. You know something big is happening in America. OpenAI has released this new AI video generator called Sora 2, and everyone's talking about it. They say it can make videos so realistic you can't tell they're fake. Wow, that's amazing, Master. Now AI can make movies, dramas, anything. Humans can just sit back and watch. Sit back and watch? Don't be stupid. What's amazing isn't the tech. It's how they're using it without asking permission from copyright owners. Japanese anime characters are moving around in those AI videos, and not with permission, with plagiarism. But Master, come on. Maybe the AI just respects those creators too much, huh? Respects? That's not respect, that's theft. And get this, they only stop using your work if you say don't use it. That's what they call opt-out. In other words, we'll steal it unless you catch us. Master, wait. That sounds like a thief's business model. Exactly. And you'd think an advanced AI could at least check if something's copyrighted, right? But apparently even that's beyond Sora 2's intelligence. It's a clever machine with no morals. But Master, maybe we could use it too. Let's make AI Master and Virtual Yotaro the world's first digital Rakugo duo. Over my dead body, I'll never opt out of being human. Then I guess I'll opt in, Master. You? Nobody's copying you, kid. You don't even have a copyright to steal. That's sad, Master. I can't even sue anyone for stealing my style. If you have no style to steal, you've got bigger problems. Master, well then, I wish at least a thief would steal me someday. That's not ambition, that's delusion. You're praising the thief now? Master. No, I just mean, the morality can't keep up anymore. That's morality, you idiot. And that's the end of the story.